Welcome back everyone to our next Vanillasoft admin video. The topic of this video is simply reporting. I know most of you have your 3R reports or certain reports that your campus president or regionals want done on a daily, weekly, monthly basis. And these reports will help you hopefully complete those tasks. So let's take a look at the black bar that is always at the top of our screen. And we're going to go to, of course, contacts and reports. And at the bottom of the submenu, we're going to go ahead and click on reports. Now, this would be a good point to tell you or to remind you that enrollment-based reports still will work in Campus View. Other reporting that is based off of leads will not. So if it's something based on enrollment activity, you should be running that in Campus View. If it's based on lead data, then obviously we can help you out on the Vanillasoft side with that kind of reporting. Now we see here, this is of course Lawrenceville, which we always use for demonstration purposes. You have some categories of reports, some of which you don't have to pay really that much attention to. Corporate data entry reports are what my team uses, so no need to pay any attention to that. DOA reporting is interesting because these are customized reports that the Lawrenceville DOA has asked us to put together for them. Obviously, as time goes on and we build reports for you, this section will be filled, hopefully, with some of your best ideas for reporting. Vanillasoft can do quite a bit with reporting, and since there are a lot of ways to customize reports and customize fields within your Vanillasoft, the sky's the limit to what we can create here for you. Lawrenceville, of course, has a high school program. So if you have a high school program, then this will apply to you. If not, this is another section that you can just ignore. The section that means the most to you is the standard reporting. This is reporting that we've built for every single campus, and that will be available to you the very first day you start. The most important report, I think, is one that you're going to use most often, possibly several times a day, and that's your appointment log. And your appointment log is going to show you all of your appointments. Now, they can be both regular initial admissions interviews. They can also be follow-up appointments, but it's going to show you everything that is due for a given period of time. So if you click on it, it takes a second to run. And actually, let's go back because I want you to notice something. In order to run this report, notice I clicked on the name. I did not click on the PDF icon. I clicked on the name of the report itself. That's all it needs to do. That's all you need to do to run a report is click on the name. Now, this particular report defaults to today. Since it is late in the evening when I'm doing this video, most of these appointments, if not all of these appointments, have been completed, whether they're no-show or whether they actually showed up. But this is everything that Lawrenceville had booked for the 23rd. See, they had 13 things, 13 appointments. If we go over here, we can tell the type of appointment they have. Okay, this is broken down into rep name. And we see Joe Jordan had 2 financial aid appointments. We see some other appointments here that are admissions appointments. You can also tell how these appointments went by looking at the lead status. For example, it appears that Sherry had 4 appointments booked, 3 of which were admissions appointments, first time appointments, and 2 out of those 3 actually interviewed. Looks like this one down here might be a no-show. And as you can see, the last result code is a no-show. So this person probably did not show up, and they went ahead and rescheduled it. Now we can go and we can scroll up to tomorrow, or scroll down to tomorrow, and we'll see what they have booked for tomorrow. And they have 6 appointments booked for tomorrow. So kind of a light day tomorrow for them. Now this report, let's go back to this screen. This report is open to your callers. So your admissions reps can actually, in their My Reporting area on the caller side, can actually get to their reports. I can actually quickly toggle to the caller side of things. Give it a second. And I can go, if I'm in as a caller, I can go to my CRM and I can go to my reports. Now this is going to look a little different for your callers. So I have one report open. Your reps will have the appointment log report open to them. But that's how you get to it from the caller side. But we're going to go back in as an admin. We're going to go back to Lawrenceville real quick to reports. And you can see there's a whole host of different reports. I'm not going to bore you with all of the details of every single report because it's one of those things that you really do have to run and kind of learn each report on their own. We'll show you one real quick one while I do have the time, as these videos are cut off at the 10-minute mark. Really cool report that I like to run is texting by rep. You run texting by rep and it'll show you how many text messages each one of your admissions reps has sent out for the day. As you can see here, it defaults to today, but you can change that to any host of time periods. And we can see that for today, you can see Sandra Wilson here. She did quite a bit of texting. Sherry did a pretty good job today too. Joe Jordan and Phil, a little light on their texting, but you'll be able to take a look at that. And if you really want to drill down into the details, one of my other favorite reports is text messages sent and received today, which literally shows all of the actual text messages. That might be a little bit of micromanaging, but it's also a good way of going ahead and quality controlling. So you can see exactly what they're sending out. So that's going to wrap up this short little video on reporting. What you should do is spend some time as part of your training, or maybe you're watching this video as a refresher. Take some time and look through the standard reporting. If what you are looking for is not contained here, I promise you that me or my team will be able to build it for you. Until next time, happy Vanillasofting.